Hi, this is Rick Brandenburg. I'm the turfgrass entomologist at North Carolina State University, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the road that I travel as far as trying to stay in shape and fitness and health and all those sorts of things. I'm 60 years old and for the most part feel pretty good, feel like I can do a lot of things, but realize also that as age continues to creep up and I move along, that I'm limited in some of the things I can and can't do. So hopefully over the next few months we'll produce a number of videos and I'll kind of tell you the things that seem to work for me and things that don't work for me. But there's a couple of points I'd like to make right from the beginning. And the first one is, from my experience, you've got to find what works for you. There's PX90, there's all these programs of all different kinds, and they're not for everybody, and you've got to find what works for you, even if it's just going out and going for a nice brisk walk. What works for you? Some people can, their joints can take certain things, some people they can't, so they've got to find what works and what you actually somewhat enjoy doing, so it's just not a brutal beatdown every time you decide to exercise. So that's really important, is looking at what's available, looking at all the options, but really finding what works for you. The second part of it is that you've got to understand that probably everyone listening or watching this video works hard. But hard work does not necessarily equate to fitness. And the classic example I can give you are a lot of farmers. I grew up on a farm. My dad was a farmer, and my dad was amazingly tough and strong. But he wasn't fit because the type of exercise he did typically wasn't cardiovascular, and even right up until he passed away at age 84, he had a grip that could just make your hair stand on end when he shook your hand because he was very strong. So we got to think about, there are a lot of different kinds of what we call fitness, and for the most part what's best for your health are cardiovascular type things that exercise your heart and your lungs and put a little bit of a spring in your step when you go through life. So that's really important, that you understand what being fit is, and fit has a lot of benefits other than just feeling good and having a lot of energy. It has benefits for your heart, reducing cholesterol and all those sorts of things. And one thing I do want to point out in this is that I wasn't some star college athlete. In fact, I wasn't even a star high school athlete. I did play sports in high school, but was far, far removed from being of stardom. So it doesn't matter what your level is. Staying in fitness is not based on a talent or a skill in any particular sport. It's just making a commitment and saying, this is what motivates me, I enjoy doing this, and then making the most of it. So hopefully over the next few months I'll be able to give you a few videos that talk about the things that I do, things that work for me, things that don't, how I make it work, and we can go from there. And hopefully you'll find some things in here that maybe are good, helpful hints for you, and you can use them to step up your level of fitness as well. And also, one final point, I'm not always as good at it as I'd like to be, especially when it comes to my diet. So these are all things we'll work through, and hopefully you'll find them helpful to you as you try to meet the goals that you set for yourself. Look forward to talking with you again soon. Thanks.